Hi, I'm Alan McKee, author of The Amplified Entrepreneur, and welcome to the first episode of what I'm calling Amplified Insights. And my intent with these insights is to do a weekly, quick hit kind of video that will hopefully help you in some way on your entrepreneurial journey. And there's going to be a mixture of insights from the worlds of business, the worlds of rock and roll, and some personal stories thrown in as well. And I know it sounds messy, but like rock and roll, entrepreneurship can sometimes get messy too. So here we are. Now, when I was 9 years old, I thought I was just trying to buy Beatles albums. Turns out I was actually getting a BS or bake sale MBA. Now, let me explain. Every Friday afternoon that summer, I'd hop on my bike and I'd pedal down to Old Market with a few quarters tucked in the pocket of my Sears Toughskin jeans. My mission? Buy 3 boxes of Jiffy baking mixes, usually brownies, blueberry muffins, and cupcakes. And Friday nights, Mom would help me bake everything up. And then on Saturday morning, I'd drag a folding table and my hand-scrawled sign reading fresh baked goods up to the corner of Highland Drive, and I'd set up shop. Now, I don't remember what I charged, probably whatever a 9-year-old thought was fair at the time. But by lunchtime, I'd sold most of my inventory, and every penny of that went into my Beatles album fund. And $4 later, I'd be at Star's department store flipping through records like I was making the most important decision of my life. But here's what I didn't realize at the time. I wasn't just earning spending money. I was learning supply chain management, production planning, customer service, marketing, and financial goal setting. And without knowing it, I was building what I now call entrepreneurial muscle memory. Think about the classic childhood businesses: lemonade stands, paper routes, lawn mowing, snow shoveling. On the surface, these are just ways for kids to earn pocket money. But you dig deeper, and they're actually sophisticated business training programs disguised as kids' activities. Let's take a paper route. It teaches customer service, reliability, route optimization, and cash flow management. Mowing lawns definitely covers seasonal businesses, equipment maintenance, pricing strategies, and of course, reputation building. There's a lot of competition in the neighborhood for mowing lawns, so you gotta have a good reputation. Even a simple lemonade stand involves product development, location strategy, and supply and demand economics. Now, in my book, this is what I call the paradox of preparation. You rarely know what you're preparing for, but those childhood experiences become the foundation for recognizing and seizing opportunities later in life. Now, when I founded my first company decades later, the technology was very complex, but the fundamental business principles, they were the same ones I learned dragging that folding table up to Highland Drive. The most important thing, though, about those childhood businesses isn't just that it teaches those skills. It's the confidence that you gain. When you've successfully run even a small operation as a kid, you carry proof that you can create something from nothing. And you can identify an opportunity, take action, and generate results. And that confidence becomes crucial when facing the inevitable doubts of adult entrepreneurship when imposter syndrome hits. And believe me, it hits everyone. Now you've had that foundation of early success, even if it was just selling brownies on a Saturday morning. So here's to all the kids out here with their hand-drawn signs and ambitious plans. You're not just earning spending money. You're preparing for opportunities you can't yet imagine. And sometimes that preparation begins with something as simple as 3 boxes of Jiffy cake mix and a dream of owning every Beatles album ever made. What was your first business? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And let me know. And hey, thanks for checking out Amplified Insights. I'll see you next time, but until then, stay amplified.